Good morning, Teacher Robert. Good morning, classmates. This is my report. The nervous system. The nervous system is the most complex system of the body. It controls all events that happen in the body. These are the following functions of the nervous system. Number 1. The sensory function. It gathers information in the environment with the aid of the sensory receptors. Number 2. The interpretative function. It translates the gathered signals from the sensory receptors. And number 3. The motor function. It sends a message to the responsible body tissue or organ to cause it to respond. The neuron. The neuron is the basic functional unit of the nervous system. It is composed of a cell body, dendrites, and an axon. The cell body and the dendrites. The cell body has a nucleus, and the dendrites are the extensions of the cell body. They carry nerve impulses to the cell body. The axon. The axon is a long-term projection that carries impulses away from the cell body to another neuron or tissue. It is covered with a myelin sheath. The myelin sheath aids the rapid transmittal of messages through the neurons. Electrical impulses enter the neuron through the dendrites and leave through the axon. These projections from the cell body do not touch each other. There is a space between the axon of one neuron and the dendrite of another neuron. This space is called synapse. The three major types of neurons. The sensory neurons. It receives information from the external stimuli through the sense organs and sends them to the brain and spinal cord. Motor neuron. It transmits messages from the brain and the spinal cord to the muscles and initiate actions or response to stimuli. And the interneuron. It connects the sensory and motor neurons, usually located at the central nervous system. The organization of the nervous system. The nervous system is composed of the brain, spinal cord, sense organs, and all the nerves in the body. It is divided into two main parts, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system, or CNS, consists of the brain and the spinal cord. This is where all the information received are processed. The interpretive function of the nervous system is seen in the central nervous system, and it integrates all the sensory information that it gathers. The brain. The brain weighs about more than 1 kilogram. It contains billions of neurons, and it has four main parts called the cerebrum, the encephalon, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. The cerebrum. It is the biggest part of the brain. It controls your intelligence, memory, and your ability to speak, feel, and move. It is divided into four lobes, namely the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the temporal lobe, and the occipital lobe. It is divided into the left and right hemisphere. The right hemisphere controls the left side of the body. It is responsible for your artistic and visual side. The left hemisphere controls the movement of the right side of your body. It is responsible for your logical and verbal side. The diencephalon. The diencephalon is found at the lower portion of the cerebrum. It is responsible for the reception and interpretation of some sensory messages and it controls the activities of various organs. The cerebellum. The cerebellum is located below the occipital lobe of the cerebrum. It controls the movements of the skeletal muscles, and it receives impulses from the muscles and joints to help your body move correctly. The brainstem. The brainstem is composed of the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. It contains nerve fibers that send messages to and from the spinal cord. The spinal cord. The spinal cord is an extension of the brain from the medulla to the hip area. It is protected by the spinal column that looks like a long tunnel. The spinal column is protected by a vertebrae stacked from one to another. Hence, it is also called the vertebral column. The spinal cord receives information from the body through the spinal nerves. It, it also controls involuntary movements called reflex. The peripheral nervous system or PNS. The peripheral nervous system is composed of sensory receptors, sensory neurons, and motor neurons that transmit information to the CNS. It consists of the nerves outside the brain and the spinal cord. The stimuli within and around the body activate the sensory receptors. The peripheral nervous system has two parts called the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. The two parts of PNS. The somatic nervous system. It permits you to react consciously to stimuli around you. It is also known as the voluntary nervous system. It has 31 pairs of spinal nerves and 12 pairs of cranial nerves. It controls the voluntary movement of the skeletal muscles. And the autonomic nervous system maintains homeostasis. It is also known as the involuntary nervous system, and it regulates activities of the internal organs such as the heart, lungs, blood vessels, digestive organs, and glands. The two types of autonomic nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic. The sympathetic nervous system controls the body's energy for excitatory responses. It is also known as the fight or flight reaction. It causes increased blood pressure, fast breathing, and heart rate. And the parasympathetic nervous system acts in opposition to the sympathetic nervous system. It is responsible for calming activities, also known as the rest and digest reactions. It slows down the breathing and the heart rate, and promotes digestion and elimination. The disorders of nervous system. The nervous system plays an important role in your life, so you should protect and care for it. The brain is actually enclosed by the skull, and the spinal cord is covered by small bones in your spine called the vertebrae. They are both cushioned by a clear fluid called cerebrospinal fluid or CSF. Stroke. Stroke is a disorder of the nervous and circulatory system. It happens when the blood flow in the brain stops. This is a medical emergency because within minutes the brain cells will die. There are two types of strokes, called the ischemic strokes and the hemorrhagic stroke. The two types of stroke. The ischemic stroke. It is caused by a blood clot that blocks a blood vessel in the brain, and the hemorrhagic stroke is caused by a blood vessel that breaks and bleeds into the brain. Rabies. Rabies is caused by a virus called Lissa virus. It is transmitted by a stray animal's bite to a human. It directly or indirectly enters the peripheral nervous system and targets the brain. Once it reaches the brain, it will cause an inflammation known as encephalitis. These are the symptoms of rabies. Number 1 is fever. Number 2 is headache, nausea, vomiting, confusion, partial paralysis, insomnia, hallucination, and fear of water or hydrophobia. Hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus is an abnormal brain condition known as water-headed sickness. It came from the Greek word hydro, meaning water, and the cephalus, meaning head. It is commonly found in infants and older adults. It is normally treated by an operation or surgery. These are the symptoms of hydrocephalus: vomiting, vomiting, irritability, downward movement or the eyes, also known as sunsetting, and seizures. Proper care for the nervous system. Number 1. Eat a balanced diet and include food that are rich in vitamin B12 and D. Number 2. Have adequate sleep. Maintain a solid sleep schedule and give your body time to rest. Number 3. Exercise your brain with different mind games such as crossword puzzles to improve memory and brain function. Number 4. Avoid accidents that can damage the brain and spinal cord. Wear proper sportswear such as helmet, body armor, and knee pads to prevent injuries. And number 5. Avoid caffeinated drinks such as soft drinks, coffee, and iced tea. Drinks with caffeine speed up the activity of the nervous system, causing an increase in blood pressure. Thank you for listening. That's all.